2 different ways to climb onto the roof of Hacienda, as well as a way to climb onto a roof of a very common building that can be found all across Miramar. So roofs give you a great perspective to shoot down at people. They give you great unobstructed views. And if you land here and can get up on the roof early enough, it gives you a great chance to shoot other people who land after you. So the first way to climb up onto the roof is to go up to this balcony, jump onto this little ledge, and then from here jump straight across to the roof. If you fall off the ledge, all that means is that you went too far and you just have to make a smaller adjustment. It's a very, very small jump because it's a thin ledge, otherwise you'll overshoot it. And then from there, like I said, just jump onto the roof. Very easy. Now, what's so nice about this roof is it gives you a good 360-degree view. However, if you can see people, remember that they can also see you, which means that you're super exposed up here. So keep that in mind and use these like little walls and stuff to your advantage. If somebody's shooting you, maybe you could duck behind another part of the roof and then they won't be able to hit you from there. So I'm showing you as we are making our way around Hacienda. It is a large compound, but you can actually access the entire thing from the roof. So we have a supply drop plane flying right overhead. Just going to go ahead and take a couple shots at it. This is a myth. It does not drop when you hit it, or at least I don't think it does. It didn't used to, but it dropped very close there, and I figured just have some fun because it's basically flying straight overhead. So here we go. We are climbing over here. We are making our way around the roof. You can see Hacienda is in the shape of like a U almost, and you can actually prone while you're up here at this top little, I don't know what this is, like roof platform thing, and you get an unobstructed view of the entire of Miramar. So very cool place to snipe from if you happen to have an 8x or a 6x scope, even a 4x. You can see where that airdrop is coming down. We could easily hit people who are going to loot it, so perhaps we'll do that later. But first I want to show you the other way that you can climb up onto the Hacienda roof. So now we're down in the back of Hacienda where those garages are, and this method's a little bit slower unless you get good at it. What you have to do is you climb up onto this fence post, and then you climb up here, and then you have to catch the edge of the roof with your jump. And if you do that correctly, what'll happen, well, if you do it incorrectly, you'll fall off the post. But if you do it correctly, you'll be able to climb up onto the roof, and then very much the same way as before, you'll be able to explore the roof and potentially get some kills. So there you have it. Those are the 2 ways to climb up on top of Hacienda. And a huge thank you once again to MK40FYY. You guys have really been subscribing to his channel. It is awesome to see. He's over 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him to 1,500. He posts a ton of these tips and tricks videos and finds just ridiculous things with the game. So I'll leave his link in the video description down below. So here's somebody who's looting that crate, has a level 3 helmet even, but does not stand a chance against that Mini 14 as well as the perspective that I had shooting down at him from the roof. So good chance that he didn't even know where I was, and by the time he might have realized that, I already had 3 or 4 shots in on him. Mini doesn't hit the hardest, however, it still gets the job done as you can see there. So that is definitely one of the greatest advantages of using this roof to your advantage. And now I'm going to be showing you the other roof we're climbing. And I'm combining these just because, honestly, they're pretty quick. They're pretty simple. There's not too much skill that's involved in climbing these. However, it is technique. And if you guys don't know how to do it, then you're certainly at a disadvantage to people who do. So this is the like double pointed 2-story roof building thing. You find these all across Miramar. And if you do this, if you go up on this side, you'll notice that there's nothing out in that balcony that you can climb on. So if that happens to you, just go over to the other side. So if you're looking at the front of it, I believe it's the left side balcony. If you're looking at it from the back, it really depends on what sort of, what you determine is the front or back of the building. Basically, just go up on the balcony. If you don't see this little ice chest up here, then go up to the other one because you need the ice chest to be able to climb up just like that. And then you're on the roof. So this roof I think is a little better as far as sniping from, just because you see that point that it has, that gives you good coverage if people are shooting you from one direction. So if people are shooting from more than one direction, don't be on this roof because you're going to be exposed and you're probably going to be dead. But if somebody's shooting you from one direction, you can actually use this little pointy roof part to your advantage and duck behind it, and then you have some great hard cover that they can't shoot through. So you can see that we can access the entire roof just from climbing up from it, from that ice chest on the, or refrigerator or whatever that is on the balcony. And it's as simple as that. So there you go, 2 more roofs that you can now climb on Miramar. Like I said, they give you great perspective, and people don't always think to look up here until they start getting shot. They don't think to look up at the roofs when they're starting to get hit or they hear shots around them. So that can give you a good extra couple seconds before they realize where you are. So I'm showing you one more time how to do this. Maybe it's a grill, actually. It might be like a grill. Yeah, either way, all you have to do is climb up on it and then just jump up and down, and you'll eventually catch the roof, be able to climb up onto the roof, and you'll find this awesome spot up here. So my name's Derek G. If you found this video helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends because it helps grow the channel, and I certainly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely consider doing that now too for tons more PUBG mobile content, including gameplay, tips and tricks, loot locations, troll locations, and a whole lot more always coming soon. So my name's Derek G, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon, or in my